I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point. And the things that they're going to miss is, well, everything. You know, I love my country. I always have done.
Just over a year ago, Prince Harry made a very clear statement. He said, "I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point." He said he loved his country, but the security situation made it impossible. His family wasn't safe. He had lost his taxpayer-funded protection. And that was that. End of story. Except it wasn't. Because now, according to multiple reports, Harry and Meghan Markle are doing exactly what he said he would never do. They are moving back to the UK. One-way tickets. Children enrolled in a British school starting this September. A private residence being established. So what changed? Today, we're going to break down the real reasons behind this dramatic reversal. And honestly, the answer might surprise you. Before we get into it, hit subscribe if you want more royal analysis that goes beyond the headlines. Let's get into it. Let's start with the facts. According to an exclusive from People magazine, which is a credible source for royal news, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are relocating to the UK for an extended period beginning this month. Here's what we know. Their children, Archie and Lilibet, are set to begin school in the UK in September. They are establishing a private, non-royal home base in Britain. The location of the new home and the children's school are being closely guarded. They will maintain their Montecito, California home. They are keeping their vacation property in Portugal. King Charles was made aware of these plans on August 16th. According to the report, he welcomes the opportunity to see more of the Sussex family in a private and personal capacity. But here's the key detail. Charles has been clear that there will be no change to their status. They remain private individuals and non-working members of the royal family. So, this is not a royal comeback. This is a family relocation. Now, let's talk about why this matters and why the timing is so interesting. Remember what Harry said just last year? He said he couldn't bring his family back because it wasn't safe. He had lost his UK taxpayer-funded police protection after stepping down as a working royal. And he fought that decision hard. He sued the UK government. He took them to the High Court. He lost. He appealed. He lost again. The court ruled that the decision to downgrade his security was lawful, and that was that. Harry then made it clear, no security, no UK. But now, here he is, moving his entire family back. So what changed? Did he suddenly stop caring about security? Did the threat level magically decrease? Or was the security argument always more about principle than practical concern? It's a fair question, because if security was genuinely the reason he couldn't come back, then nothing has changed. He still doesn't have round-the-clock taxpayer-funded protection, so why is he coming now? This brings us to the first real explanation: family reconciliation. Think about what's happened over the past 18 months. King Charles was diagnosed with cancer in February 2024. He has been undergoing treatment. His public engagements have been scaled back. And here's the thing, Harry and Charles have always had a complicated relationship. But cancer has a way of putting things into perspective. When someone you love is sick, grudges start to feel less important. Harry and Meghan visited Charles in July 2026 at Highgrove. It was the first time Charles had seen his grandchildren since 2022. Something clearly shifted during that visit. Because within weeks, the move was being planned. Harry is reportedly ready to spend more time with his father. He wants his children to know their grandfather. He wants them to have a relationship with the British side of their family. And that is not a small thing. Moving across the world is not easy. Leaving behind a community of friends in Montecito, leaving behind Meghan's mother, Doria, leaving behind the privacy and security of their California life. If this is about family reconciliation, it is genuinely the harder path. Now, let's talk about the other theories that have been floating around. Theory 1. Professional failures. Let's be honest. The past few years have not been kind to Harry and Meghan's professional ambitions. Their Spotify deal ended after just one season of Archetypes. Their $100 million Netflix deal is effectively dead, reduced to a first right of refusal agreement. Meghan's podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, also ended after one season. Her lifestyle brand, As Ever, faced significant challenges. But here's the thing. These failures happened months ago. So why would they trigger a move now? If professional failure was the reason, they would have moved back earlier. They didn't. So while this might be a factor, it's probably not the main reason. Theory 2. Tax reasons. This is actually quite interesting. Nimesh Shah, the CEO of a major UK tax firm, pointed out that Harry and Meghan have achieved 6 full tax years of non-UK residency. Here's how it works. If you're a UK resident, you pay tax on your worldwide income and capital gains. But if you're non-resident for a certain number of years, you can avoid some of these taxes. Harry and Meghan left the UK in 2020. 6 years later is 2026. The timing is, as Shah put it, immaculate. But there's a catch. If they wanted to avoid an even bigger tax trap, they should have waited 10 years. They didn't. So tax might be a factor, but it's probably not the whole story. Theory 3. U.S. politics. Some have suggested that the political climate in the United States played a role. This is harder to verify, but it's true that many Americans have expressed concerns about the direction of the country. Would that be enough to make them leave? Possibly, but it's speculation. Here's my honest take on all of this. I think this move is about family first, and I think that's a good thing. Because here's the reality. Cutting people off is easy. Holding grudges is easy. Staying angry is easy. Reconciliation is hard. It requires swallowing your pride. It requires putting aside past hurts. It requires being vulnerable enough to say, I want to make this work. Harry and Meghan have been criticized for years for walking away from the royal family, for airing grievances publicly, for creating distance. Now they are doing the opposite. They are choosing to come closer. They are choosing to put their children in a position where they can have a real relationship with their grandfather, their cousins, their extended family. That is not the easy way out. That is the hard way, the mature way, the way that prioritizes the next generation over personal pride. And that deserves some respect. So, what does this move actually mean for the royal family? First, it doesn't mean Harry and Meghan are coming back as working royals. King Charles has been very clear. Their status as private individuals and non-working members of the royal family is not changing. They are not getting taxpayer-funded security. They are not getting official duties. They are not getting royal titles back, if they ever lost them. Second, it means the family dynamics are shifting. William and Harry have been estranged for years. Will this move bring them closer? Possibly. But it will take time. Charles is getting older and dealing with health issues. Having Harry closer could be a comfort to him. Third, it's a reminder that family matters. At the end of the day, the British royal family is still a family, with all the complications, tensions, and love that comes with that. Harry and Meghan's move is a sign that, despite everything, there is still a desire to be part of each other's lives. So, let's summarize. Harry and Meghan are moving back to the UK. Their children will go to school there. They are establishing a home there. The reasons are likely a mix of things: family reconciliation, Charles's cancer, wanting children to know their grandfather, possibly some tax considerations, possibly some professional recalibration, but the most important thing is this: they are choosing to come closer, not further away. After years of distance, after lawsuits and interviews and books and all the drama, they are choosing to be in the same country as the family they once walked away from. That is not a failure. That is not running home with their tails between their legs. That is growth. And if it means Archie and Lilibet get to know their grandfather, get to know their cousins, get to be part of their family's history, then it's a win for everyone. Will it be easy? No. The UK press will be watching their every move. The family dynamics will be complicated. But sometimes the right thing is also the hardest thing. And in this case, I think they made the right choice. If you got something out of this one, hit that like button and subscribe for more royal analysis. Drop a comment below. Do you think Harry and Meghan are moving back for the right reasons? Or is there more to the story? Let me know. Until next time, stay informed.